God, we come before you with grateful hearts, seeking your guidance and wisdom as we begin this pre-bidding conference. We ask for clarity in our discussions and for the ability to work together productively and with respect, always keeping in mind the best interests of all involved. Thank you for this opportunity. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone joining us today. Whether you're here in person or tuning in virtually to our YouTube channel, PWH before DO Recruitment Live Stream, we are truly grateful for your presence March 10, 2025. For the attendees of this video conference, may we have Engineer William Geron, Head of the Bank Secretary.
Good afternoon, everyone. For the benefit of those who are viewing us online via live streaming, YouTube live streaming channel of DPWH, DPWH Cebu 4 DEO back. As I recall the name of the back members, please raise your hand for recognition. Engineer Rachel Villegas, back chairman, chief, quality assurance. Engineer Rafael Castillo, back vice chairman, construction chief. Mr. Julius Cesar White-Canas, administrative officer, regular member. Engineer Marianito Ideme, maintenance chief for all types of procurement. Engineer Stan Dinuya, chief, planning design section. Engineer Lodipit O. Alak for maintenance project. Engineer Teresita Agistallar, head back PWG, together with the members. And Engineer Wina Dihatero, head back secretariat, together with the members. Now I call Engineer Richard Villegas for her opening remarks. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome everyone. To those who are watching us online via YouTube live streaming channel, DPWH Cebu 4 DEO of today's video conference. In view of our forum as one chairperson, I hereby officially open the conduct of today's video conference for the procurement of 8 civil works projects with contract ID numbers 25HG0109 to 25HG0116 as published. The invitation to bid number 11, issued on March 1, 2025, and posted on the websites of the objects, DPWH, and Conspicuous Place of its office from March 1 to 7, 2025. Observers, such as the Commission on Audit of the COA, Cebu Contractors Association, as well as the randomly selected procurement NGO or CSO observers, namely Automobile Association of the Philippines, Coalition for Vehicle Development, the CBD, Philippine Institute of Environmental Commerce, the IEE, Chamber Real Estate and Builders Association, La Union Chapter, and Build Change were all invited to attend this video conference. The conduct of this video conference is pursuant to Section 22 of the 2016 Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act, and its purpose is to discuss, clarify, and explain, among other things, the eligibility requirements and the technical and financial components of the contracts we need, including questions and clarifications raised with prospective bidders before and during the previous conference. Let us now proceed for the presentation and discussion of the contractual data of 8 projects subject for bidding.
For project profile number 1, to be presented by Engineer Jose Antiluya and assisted by Engineer Iscalia.
For project number 1, pagkain number 25 is G0109. Project name construction approval at Cebu Technological University, Dalbaden Campus, Dalbaden. Funding source EY 2025 RA 1211 6 funds. Approval is for the contract 6 million 400,000. Dimension width 9.65 meters, breadth 454.7 meters. Direct execution construction approval for calculation 180 calendar days, 04 RCA. That is category A.
For the summary quantities, Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part D, subbase and base course. Part E, surface courses. Part D, drainage and slope protection structures. Part H, miscellaneous structures. For the equipment requirements, we need 7 units barricade cluster light, 1 unit lower bed trailer with prime mover, 2 units dump truck, 2 units payloader, 1 unit each for water truck or pump, bulldozer, motorized road grader, vibratory roller, and 2 units concrete vibrator, and 1 unit each for concrete spreader, concrete saw, bar cutter, backhoe, joint cut, crack sealer machine, and 1 bagger mixer, backhoe type, chainsaw, cargo truck mounted crane, asphalt distributor, 2 units, 1 unit each for power boom, asphalt paver, pneumatic tire ruler, and tandem steel ruler.
For project profile number 2, to be presented by Mr. Billy Cesar Canas and assisted by Engineer Lolica Delgado.
For project number 2, input lang ID number 25 project name, construction of over skill pool of non-university in campus Cebu, funding source FY 2025 RE funds 12116, approval to full contract for 8,150,000 pesos, condition with 6.1 meters and then 270.28 meter PCCP with inspection construction of oval construction and temporary gardens category for RCP and this category video meter.
For the summary of quantities, Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part D, subbase and base course. Part E, surface courses. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Part H, miscellaneous structures. For the equipment requirements, we need 1 each for lower bed trailer with prime mover, backhoe, 2 units for dump truck, 1 unit each for chainsaw, boom truck, bulldozer, payloader, plate compactor, water truck, motorized road grader, vibratory roller, concrete vibrator, 2 units, concrete screener, 1 unit, and 2 units for dump truck. 1 unit each for backhoe, asphalt distributor, power broom, asphalt paver, pneumatic tire ruler, tandem steel ruler, concrete saw, bar cutter, joint rocker sealer machine, bar cutter, 16 mm max diameter, and bar cutter 16 mm max diameter, 3-phase, 1 bagger mixer, and plate compactor.
For project profile number 3, to be presented by Engineer Marian Victorica and assisted by Engineer Jessica P. Macay.
For project number 3, contract number 25XG0111. Project name, construction of road, Barangay Samba to Barangay San Vicente, Tabogon, Cebu. Funding source, 2025 RA 12116 funds. Approval date for the contract, 120,655,000. Dimension, weight 6
We have Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface courses. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. And Part H, miscellaneous structures. For the equipment requirements, we required 7 barricade flasher light, 1 unit low bed trailer with prime mover, 2 units each for dump truck and payloader, 1 unit each for water truck or pump, bulldozer and motorized road grader, 1 unit vibratory roller, 2 units concrete vibrator, 1 unit each for concrete screeder, concrete saw, wire cutter, backhoe with breaker, and joint crack sealer machine. 1 unit each for 1 bagger mixer, backhoe wheel type, chainsaw, cargo truck mounted crane, applicator machine, and knitting machine.
For project profile number 4, to be presented by Engineer Jose Almeida and assisted by Engineer Velasco.
For project number 4, contract ID number 25AG0112, project name construction of Barangay Kayan, Pusi, funding source 3.55 RE 12.11.6, approved budget for the fourth plan 120,695,000, savings of 265 million, brief description of construction movement for calculation 281 calendar days. Actually, for FCSPS, license to be made.
More summary of quantities. Part B, other general requirements. Part 1, that's A, earthworks. Part 1, that's B, mountain slope protection works. Part 1, that's C, drainage works. For equipment requirements, we need 1 each for low bed trailer with prime mover, backhoe wheel type, dump truck, 1 bagger mixer, water truck or pump, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, payloader, concrete vibrator, roller crane, line through hammer, welding machine, cutting off, 2 units cutting off.
For project profile number 5, to be presented by Engineer William Calderon and assisted by Isilda B. Cornez.
Contract ID number 25HG0113, construction of flood certification structures at Kaluawan, Kapulong, Cebu. Funding source, F1 2025 RA 12116 funds. Approved budget for the contract, 144,750,000. Dimension, 255 millimeter. Brief description, construction of flood mitigation structure. Contract duration 303 calendar days. Category works FCSPS. License category medium A.
The summary of quantities. Okay, Part B, other general requirements. Part A, 1-A, earthworks. Part 1-B, bank and slope protection works. Part 1-C, drainage works. For the equipment requirements, we have 1 unit lower bed trailer with prime mover, 1 unit backhoe, 1 unit backhoe wheel type, 2 units dump truck, 1 unit bagger mixer, 1 unit water truck or pump, 1 unit concrete vibrator, 1 bar cutter, 1 unit bar bender, 1 unit payloader, 1 unit concrete vibrator, 1 unit roller crane, 1 unit vibro hammer, 1 unit welding machine, 1 unit cutting out feed, and 1 unit plate compactor.
For project profile number 6, to be presented by Engineer Marilyn Cholimet and
For the summary quantities, we have item number Part B, other general requirements, Part 1-A, earthworks, Part 1-B, bank and slope protection works, and Part 1-C, drainage works. For the equipment requirements, we require 1 unit each for lower bed trailer with prime mover, backhoe wheel type, 2 units dump truck, 1 unit each for 1 bagger mixer, water drum pump, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, payloader, concrete vibrator, roller crane, vibro hammer, welding machine, and cutting outfit.
For project 4 to be presented by Engineer Jose Enriquez, assisted by Engineer Teresita Vizcarra.
For project number 7, contract ID number 55SG0115, project name, construction of plant mitigation structure at Pati Level Barangay Pusubud sa Municipality. Funding source FY25 at 8.6 funds. Approval date for the contract 144,750,000. Dedication 255 meter. Written description construction plant control structure. Contract duration 300 feet, calendar days. Category of FCSKS plant control. License category B2B.
For the summary of quantities, Part B, other general requirements, Part I-A, earthworks, Part I-B, bank and slope protection works, Part I-C, drainage works. For the equipment requirements, we need 1 unit each for low bed trailer with prime mover, backhoe wheel type, 2 units dump truck, and 1 unit each for water truck or pump, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, payloader, concrete vibrator, roller crane, vibro hammer, welding machine, cutting outfit, plate compactor.
For project 4 to be presented by Mr. Julius Lazaro Cañas and assisted by Engineer Norabel Pedro.
For project number 8 with ID number 2580-0116, project name, construction of plant mitigation structures at Sumo sa Tabugon, Cebu, funding source FY2025 RA 12116 funds, approved budget for the contract 144,750,000 pesos, dimension 150 meter, brief description, construction of plant mitigation structures, contract duration 303 calendar days, category of works MCSPS, plant control, license category small E.
For the summary of quantities, Part B, other general requirements, Part A, Part IA, earthworks, Part IB, bank and slope protection works, Part IC, drainage works. For the equipment requirements, we need 1 each for lower bed trailer with prime mover, backhoe wheel type, 2 units for dump truck, 1 unit each for 1 bagger mixer, water truck pump, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, payloader, concrete vibrator, roller crane, vibro hammer, welding machine, and cutting outfit.
Additional notes for the equipment requirements. We require a list of the contractor's major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and/or under purchase agreements. Must be supported by proof of ownership and certification of availability of equipment from the equipment master vendor for the duration of the project. As the case may be, must meet the minimum requirements for the contract. For minimum materials testing equipment and requirements, please refer to DPWH Department Order Number 11 dated January 24, 2017 with the subject inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bill. For the requirements for the key personnel of the aforementioned projects, we require one personnel as project manager, accredited project engineer, accredited materials and quality control engineer, and foreman with 3 minimum years of similar experience in the same position and 5 minimum years of similar and related experience. All the plans or drawings of these projects are already downloadable and made available in the project's websites. For the Class A documents are the legal, technical, and financial documents. Legal documents are: number 1, registration certificate from SEC-PTI for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. Mayor's permit issued by the city, municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located. And number 3, tax clearance certificate as financially reviewed and approved by the BIR. For technical documents, still part of the Class A documents are: first, PICA or special PICA license in case of joint venture, and in case of JV, the valid special PICA license and registration for the type and cost of the contract for this project is required. Second, records of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including awarded but not yet started projects. And third, records of single largest completed contract as LCC, similar to the contract to be bid. For financial documents, still part of the Class A documents are audited financial statement, stamped, received by the BIR for its duly accredited and authorized institutions, and 2, an FCC of at least equal to ABC. This comprise the Class A documents. For the Class B documents, Class B documents are only applicable for a joint venture. Last valid joint venture agreement, GVA, is required and each partner of the joint venture shall submit the respective PGF certificates of registration and the submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners that constitute compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit the statement of all of its ongoing contracts and audited financial statements. For the submission and receipt of the bids for the procurement of civil works projects, the first envelope for the technical proposals of the bid requires the following documents. Technical proposals. PhilJIP's certificate of registration and membership, PICAP license and registration, special PICAP license, FJB, state statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Number 4, statement of SLCC, NFCC computation, GVA if applicable, Optimus sworn statement, bid security, bid securing in the prescribed form, amount and validity period. Number 10, project requirements such as organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors personnel, list of contractors major, construction and laboratory equipment. For the second envelope or financial proposals are financial proposal. Number 1, bid form. Number 2, bid prices in the bill of quantities BOQ. Number 3, 3, detailed estimates. Number 4, cash flow by quarter. For the checklist of the technical and financial proposals, we remind bidders that they should attach and comply our prescribed forms attached in our bidding documents downloadable in DPWH and Belgium's websites. For the opening and preliminary examination of bids, the BAP shall open the bids in public at the time on the date and the place specified in the invitation to bid. The bidders, representatives, or liaison officers who are present shall sign and register to evidence their attendance. In case video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technologies will be used, the attendance of the participant shall likewise be recorded by the BAP Secretariat. In case the bids cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the scheduling requirements under Section 29 of the 2016 revised IRR of RE number 9184 shall prevail. For a detailed evaluation of bids, the procuring entities BAP shall immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids related past using non-discretionary pass-fail criteria. The BAP shall consider the conditions in the evaluation of bids under Section 32.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RE number 9184. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical correction for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The BAP shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices as to its completeness. No price in the required item non-responsive, indicating a zero or a dash fee to the government. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For the arithmetical corrections, bid prices in figures versus words to pay, total price per item versus unit price per item, unit price if it prevails, total price versus actual sum of the component items, actual sum prevails, and unit cost related to estimate versus unit in BOQ prevails, and if above ABC is qualified. For post-qualification procedure, within an unextendable period of 5 calendar days from receipt by the bidder of the notice from the bank that it submitted the lowest calculated bid, the bidder shall submit its latest income and business tax returns, filed and paid through the BIR electronic filing and payment system, and other appropriate licenses and permits required by law and stated in the BDS. The BAP PWG will verify, validate, and ascertain of all statements made and documents submitted by the bidder. For the legal requirements, the licenses, certificates, permits, agreements, and inclusion in any blacklist. For financial requirements, bid security, bid price, proposals, and an FCC. Key personnel, availability and commitment of major construction equipment, performance in ongoing government and private contracts, authenticity and correctness of bid security. For the awarding of contract, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and cost qualification conducted. Contract award should be made within the bid validity period. For questions and clarifications for the the 24th day of March 2025, bidding room, second floor, God Building, DPWH, Cebu, 4th District Engineering Office, Pavilion, Cebu, and must be addressed to Engineer Shelley Villegas, Chief Quality Assurance Section, Bank Chairman, DPWH, Cebu, 4th District Engineering Office, Pavilion, Cebu. Bidders who wish to submit their bids electronically shall send them electronic bids underscore 04 dpwh.gov.ph. Guidelines for the electronic submission of bids are detailed in the said DPWH Department Order number 87 dated September 24, 2020 and contained in the bid data sheet. However, bidders should only submit one mode of submission, either electronic or manual. The original of the technical proposal shall enclose in the sealed envelope marked as original technical proposal, whereas the original of the financial proposal shall be enclosed in another sealed envelope marked as original financial proposal. Both envelopes shall then be placed in another single envelope marked as original bid. The other copy of the technical proposal and financial proposal shall be similarly sealed, duly marked as copy number 1, technical proposal, and copy number 1, financial proposal, respectively, and the other envelope as copy number 1. These envelopes containing the original and the copy number 1 shall then be enclosed in one single envelope that shall indicate the name of the contract of the bidder. Here the address of the bidder be addressed to the procuring entity in accordance with ITC Clause 17. Here the specific identification of this bidding process indicated in the BDS and be awarded will not open before the time and date for the opening of bids in accordance with ITB Clause number 16. All documents shall be properly signed out and paginated and book bound. That's all for the important things to be informed in the 8 civil works projects in this invitation to bid number 11 series of 2025. I now give the floor to our chairperson and chief of the quality assurance section, Engineer Shelley Villegas, for further information, questions, and issues in this PBD conference.
Reminders for prospective bidders, the making changes or addition of any contract data, such as scope reports, ABC, the contract duration, for the formation contract ID numbers, the box shall issue a supplemental bid bulletin at least 7 days prior to the deadline of its submission. All bidders are encouraged to monitor any changes in the size of the objects and the PWH and the contact the box secretary for further details. Bidders are also directed to observe the PWH Department Order number 197, dated October 7, 2016, and preparation of the national bid proposal to prevent improper acquisition and excessive markup by the prospective contractors. The DPWH will force the engineering office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a period bidding, or not award a contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations or ILR RA number 9184. Without ever incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Class B prospective bidders are enjoined to observe the enforcement of the DPWH Department Order number 28, series of 2024 with the project. 3. Strike housing, the procurement of infrastructure, routes and consulting services contracts is hereby reiterated to all prospective bidders. Any demands and clarification when not on prospective bidders with the permission contract item numbers discussed. Statement of bidding conference for 8 civil works projects with contract item numbers 25HG 0109 to 25HG 0116